Okay, I'm back. Thought I was going to have the rest of the day off, but these officers are on a roll. Belmont, North Carolina, a retired Gaston County Police Sergeant is accused of installing a video camera in a woman's apartment and spying on her. The Gaston Gazette reported that Mickey Edwin Cook, 64, take a good look if you're in North Carolina, of Belmont, was charged with misdemeanor secret peeping on Thursday. Now, let me pause there. Had it been anybody else that was not a cop or a retired cop, I bet you they would have got some type of felony wiretap laws against them. Not a simple misdemeanor. Let's go on. See, that already enrages me right there. Police said the suspect was also the victim's landlord. The suspect and his wife, and let's not talk about trespassing as well. The suspect and his wife reportedly have an apartment near beside their home that they have been renting out to the victim since November. Police said the victim is a single mother in her upper 30s who lives at the apartment with her child. Surprise, surprise. The woman told police that a friend noticed a small pinhole camera between the slats of an air conditioning vent on Thursday. I'm going to pause there again. Now, if you have a daughter, a sister, please check up on them, because it seems like when friends and family members are around, these perverts are less likely to do this kind of crap because they know that they are surrounded and they are protected. Okay? That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, in reality, they're going to do whatever they want because they're perverts. But I believe that would help out. Authorities said they pulled the camera out of the vent, clipped off wires attached to it, and brought it to police. Officers said they traced the camera back to the suspect's home after the suspect's wife gave them permission to search their residence. She probably had no idea this was going on. The wire ran underground and was connected to a TV monitor and a VCR recording device owned by the suspect, officials said. The suspect was reportedly arrested when he returned home as the search was underway. Oops. Officials said he was released from the Gaston County Jail after posting a $2,500 bond and has court planned for August 6th. That's it, $2,500. Officers in the field have been told to be vigilant against any possible retaliation. Can you imagine that, folks? They're protecting a pervert. I mean, can you see where your tax money is going, North Carolina? Now, there is a thin line between good cops and bad cops in my mind, and I'm going to be honest with you, that line is getting blurred out every day. Because Officer Swain, who I'm assuming is a public relations officer, I don't know, it doesn't say, but he makes this asinine statement that pretty much makes the whole Gaston County Department or Gaston Police Department look like they're protecting and serving their own. He states, and I quote, "You'd like to believe that maybe some of the people are just venting, but then you've got to be realistic. There are crazy people out there." End quote, Swain said. Can you imagine that, folks? If you have a daughter or sister and this happens to her in North Carolina, Officer Swain is saying, you're crazy if you even think of doing anything to this poor retired sergeant, Gaston County police officer. How dare you? You're crazy if you want to hurt this guy. So, on top of that, it makes it seem like they're going to be guarding him 24/7, because it says right here, officers in the field have been told to be vigilant against any possible retaliation. But you can't be vigilant against any possible retaliation unless you're at this guy's house, protecting him, making sure he's comfortably masturbating in his house, watching those videos that he illegally got. So Officer Swain, my question is, and anybody in North Carolina, please call the Gaston County Police Department and ask Mr. Swain if he believes that people that are upset of this pervert doing what he did and only getting a misdemeanor charge are crazy. If they are upset. Please, let's find out. I'm just curious. So, everything's backwards now. Black is white, white is black. Perverts are normal, and people that are upset at perverts are simply crazy. This is ludicrous. This is why many articles have people talking about threatening to kill officers and their families for this obvious reason right here, that they're not doing any justice. And then you got the prosecutor only charging a misdemeanor. This is ludicrous. I can bet you that the prosecution can charge more than just one misdemeanor. I can already think of trespassing. I can already think of the wiretap laws. So many different things, but of course that's not going to happen because it's their own. So what do you think, folks? What do you think? Is this okay with you guys? Let me know. And please, 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 don't make any threats, because we know that YouTube belongs to NSA, CIA, FBI. That's why I got rid of my Facebook and all this other crap that I had. Nope, I'm done with it. And I hope you guys get rid of your Facebooks as well. And if you don't, then at least post this video onto your Facebook to let them know that, you know, we're watching and we're making sure that they're getting exposed for the disgusting perverts that they are. But of course, they're going to be upset with you because the media, or we the people, the real media, are uploading it to our own channels, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitter, you name it. And they don't like that, because we're shedding light, and you know what happens when you shed light to cockroaches? They scatter. So post a comment, and no threats, please.